Here's a quick podcast for all you true crime fans. The case of the missing Reese's. It was me at the store with my mouth. Motive? They're Reese's. What was I going to do? Stop myself? Tune in next time to see if I do it again. Spoiler, I will. Wow, that had everything. Reese's, suspense, Reese's.
Everyone loves an unexpected plot twist, but your education shouldn't be one of them. And nobody understands that better than Southern New Hampshire University. SNHU's online degree programs provide the flexibility you need, backed by support you can count on. With over 200 affordable options in psychology, criminal justice, business, and more, SNHU is built to fit your life and your budget. Visit snhu.edu/lastpodcast to learn more. That's snhu.edu/lastpodcast.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
Side stories?
That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories. Yes.
We're rolling.
Rolling. Did you see this one little letter? I actually, did you see this letter about the Cowboys?
KC?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm talking about the letter about, did you see about the Cowboys kissing each other?
Oh, yeah, how they actually all love each other.
I just thought that was really fun about this idea of like guys just going out there and just being like, it's like, no, there's nothing gay. Just we kiss each other for competition.
Yeah, we
like
love
the whole thing is about getting close. It's
Yeah.
just that's boys maximizing. That's boy maxing.
Yeah, well, he also liked to watch furries have sex with each other, but they were all men.
But no, he said they're not all, but they had penises and vaginas and boobies. And so he said that's not gay. He said they got it all. So they can't be gay.
I
but
understand.
actually, that's the most gay of all. Right?
Yeah,
In a way.
So. Yeah, furries for sure.
No, I'm talking about furries with human boobs, human vaginas, and human penises all making love to each other at once. It's not straight.
No, certainly not.
But, at the same time, it's cowboy life.
Yeah, no, he should just acknowledge what he loves.
Of course.
And love it.
He loves people with every single part so that he can experience finally the joy of being a single cishet white woman coming out his pan for Pride Month. Welcome to Side Stories.
Yes.
My name is Henry Zabrowski. I'm sitting here with Ed Larson.
Mm-hmm. And I did it. I had the courage. I put on the Ghana jersey.
And it was really wonderful. The response was wonderful. Ghana ended up going on to the next round.
Yes.
Which was huge.
They're playing Colombia on Friday, you fucking pussies.
Get you, hey, we dare you.
Cocaine losers.
Yeah, you fucking,
That's right.
You military armied, you people run by a dictator that has easy access to California, pieces of shit.
That's right, you Bogota, fuck yourself.
Well, honestly, I do. I wish good luck to all the teams.
Yes, actually, yeah. I'm rooting for Ghana. Ghana's been, they're doing great.
And honestly, it's really fun. People really, you've embraced it, and you are, I see you're glowing. It's like you're pregnant.
I do feel stronger.
You look stronger.
Yes. And if you hear about the witch doctor.
Well, we talked all about this on stage when we did our live show just now over in London, Ontario.
Beautiful.
Which was
London. Ontario.
It's definitely a city, but the people are wonderful.
If you wanted to go to a place and do heroin in the street, London.
That's where you want to be.
Wow.
Oh, the heroin is nice.
Shout out to Grooves Records.
Shout out to Grooves Records.
They treated us well.
They really, really did. And it is. But before we even get into it, I want to say I'm thankful for today's light episode.
Yes.
We have, it's just uplifting stories. I think people come here for positive news. People come here for a John Krasinski-like lift to their day. They don't. And we've discussed some really serious things recently.
For a man who wrote The Quiet Place, he just won't shut the fuck up.
He just won't shut the fuck up. But John Krasinski, in John Krasinski's style, first of all, what we're going to do here is we're going to tell you how happy this is, and we're going to take all your money, and we're going to just fucking waste it. We're going to waste it carving our wife's face and body to the point that she looks like a skeleton. But that's why we're doing this. We're taking it back. We're taking back good news because today it's light, fun stories.
Yeah.
Take you back to side stories of yore.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's so light today that you could pick it up and you could throw it in a lake and it would never come out.
And no one would ever know that it was there in the first place.
That's right.
So what I love about what we do here, right? So we went to London, Ontario, and in London, for those of you that don't know, London, Ontario is considered to be the serial killer capital of not just Canada, but North America. From 1969 to like 1985. This is kind of their claim because it's a very Canadian claim. But,
Yeah.
but the idea that they called it Murder City.
They have a lot of murders there, but I don't know. Detroit's right over there.
We had LA. I still want to say like we had LA in the fucking 70s. We had Seattle, Tacoma area. I don't think we're slouches over here.
Camden, New Jersey killed the shit out of
A lot of them. But they had over 4 different serial killers operating at the same time. And we thought was really interesting is that there was the balcony.
They were doctors?
Yeah, no. No, they did because that was with a license. They don't have a license to do it. But it was really fun because they had the balcony strangler, they had the chambermaid slayer,
Yes,
and then they had the mad slasher.
Cool name.
Yeah, very Canadian, and all 3 types of white people.
Yes. And they changed. I like that they changed the slasher, the slayer, and what was the last one? The mangler?
There was the strangler.
The strangler, the slayer, and the slasher. Yeah, so they were like, we can't reuse the adjective.
Well, because they don't want to be redundant.
Yeah.
Right? Because they got real writers in there. So as I was looking at these stories, I thought, that was interesting. And then came up the story of Dusty Bowers, which is probably, it's a bleak Canadian story. Mm-hmm. So a woman gave birth to a child. And what she did was I guess like the long story short is there was obviously issues. She left the baby out in the forest to die, right? To be consumed by moose.
Yeah, she went
Canada.
from dusty to dirty.
Yes.
In the snow.
She went in the snow. Yeah, she went from dusty to dirty to dewy because she was covered in water. And so the Canadian police, they go and they investigate. They go talk to the lady, and she's like, "Oh my God, I had a dream. I know where my baby is." And they're like, "Where is she?" They're like, "She's out in the woods where I left her. I mean, out in the woods." And so she has this, they go and take her, they believe her it's a dream. They go and they get the baby. And in the most Canadian cop-like way, they don't properly cross their T's and dot their J's. They pick up the little baby and they wrap it up like it's evidence and they throw it in the fucking truck and it dies.
What's wrong with that?
Problem is, it was already alive. And so it was still alive. And so when they threw it in there, and it seemed to create a situation where they just had to call it a mulligan.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't figure out what to do. So it was like the whole trial went into a whole conspiracy, and it's just wild to me.
Yeah. Two people in the audience knew her.
Yeah, absolutely. But no one said anything about knowing the baby.
Well, I mean, do you really remember any of your conversations with babies?
When I've told them my secrets. That's the best thing about a baby. You could tell a baby every single thing you've ever thought, and nothing happened.
Oh, man. I can't believe she was just like, my dream, it's in the woods.
And they're like, oh, yeah? Where you drove, where you live next to? Oh, yeah. And so
It's just like that Catholic dude or that Christian guy who, like, they made a whole book about it. It was like, he said, God spoke to me. My missing daughter's buried in this cabin in the woods. And it's like, you killed her.
yeah, God told you to do it, and then God
put her there.
God told you to do it, and then God ratted you out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, and now you wrote a novel? Go fuck yourself.
And guess what? Who never tells you to do that? God. You know who tells you to do that? An agent from New York. That's who tells you to write a book. God's not making any money on that. He doesn't care. He's not reading. God can't read. God's blind. God's dead.
Yes. God, that's why God can't read.
Yeah. Because he fucking blew his brains out. See, so that story led me to a really fun story that everybody sent us. Because, when we do these shows, like, people want to hear local flair. They want to kind of hear it. So everybody was like, oh my God, did you hear this story? It happened right down south. They're like, it was right south of London, Ontario, just north of Grand Rapids. And everyone's like, oh my God, you got to talk about this story. You got to talk about it on stage. Baby found dead in a porta potty at Electric Forest. That's what you wanted. So everybody was just
Electric Forest is it's not like a new weird Keebler Elf city. It's a music festival.
Dude, Electric Forest would be so much fun to see a bunch of gnomes on ketamine.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be fucking cool as fuck, dude.
So a raver was pregnant and had her baby and just left it, but they still haven't found the mother.
No, you know what I'd say you'd look for the mother look for the leaking trail of baby.
Yeah, I mean, well, they didn't find her.
Well, no.
Fuck.
She went right back into the pit. This is the thing with EDM that I don't really understand is that y'all love dancing more than anything else. And I just feel like if you're showing up if you're full on pregnant to the EDM festival, obviously this is not somebody that's like doing all the work.
No.
You know, because they found the whole rig. It wasn't just the baby. It was the placenta and the umbilical cord. And like
so
they
she
found
had
the
to
whole...
cut the umbilical cord herself after she...
Holy fuck.
Crapped it in the porta potty.
So thank you, Eddie. And
It took me a second to find the right word, but then I just went with crapped it.
Perfect. Yep. That's actually the only word to use. And unfortunately, it's really sad. And obviously, everyone gets mad about this. You guys told us to talk about
It's a
this.
light episode
It's
today.
a light episode.
No Epstein.
No Epstein.
No Iran.
No
There's
drones.
jellyfish drones. We're not even going to bring it up.
Not even going to talk about how Iran has a secret drone program, probably, or that we're giving them stuff, or someone from the inside of the United States of America is fucking going against our government and selling them stuff on the inside, or it's Russians.
We're talking about babies and porta potties over here.
The simple stories that people come to us for. John Krasinski-like stories.
Is the Good News Network.
You know, like
Who was playing the Electric Forest Festival? Any good acts?
Actually, I'm more interested in that.
Yeah.
Because there actually isn't a lot of information on this. They just know that, again, the whole rig was left behind, the whole kit.
Cascade! I've seen Cascade.
A guy named Excision.
Excision. Okay, yeah.
I don't like any of this. I don't like any of these people. Who's Grizz? I guess Grizz is somebody you could give birth to a dead baby to.
Could be Grease.
All of these are
Dude, the string cheese incident.
Oh, multiple sets. Well, string cheese incident, that's what you could say the umbilical cord was.
Ew. Yeah. It's not a string.
Passion pit.
Passion pit.
Oh, I remember
you could
passion
also,
pit.
if that's if you have sex in a porta potty.
No,
that's a passion pit.
Passion pit is for 40-year-old gay married men.
Yes.
Okay, that's what passion pit's for.
You could say she left behind a dead mouse.
Cute.
They're closing it out with T-Pain, though.
Oh,
honestly, so that's actually sick.
Oh, they're continuing on. Good.
Yeah, you can't stop. Oh, Frost Children?
That's what that baby was more of a humidity
Live band.
children.
Yeah.
You see, but guys, this is the problem: is that it really is. You very rarely see this at a country festival. I'm not blaming the music. I'm not trying to blame the
That's
music.
because there's no abortion there.
You're right. You're right. Wow, Eddie. That's actually systemic. But I've never heard of somebody giving birth in a porta potty in an Ozfest. I've never heard of somebody giving birth in a porta potty.
It's happened.
Look it up.
It's happened.
Look it up.
I think this is the only one left behind.
Sure.
I think other people have been given birth in a porta potty and then took it with them. Give it the old white-peroni.
I hate the old Italian whiperoni. There is nothing worse than a deep Italian whiperoni.
I really appreciate you Googling porta potty baby.
How many babies been born in a porta potty at a music festival?
Yeah, I think we have to. This might be.
AI is not figuring it out, though.
AI has one job.
It's to count them porta potty babies.
AI is one fucking job.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's not that common.
Do you remember when that lady dumped all the puppies at Coachella in the dumpster at Coachella?
God help us.
Yeah.
Everyone's
That's
gonna-
worse.
Light episode.
It's a light episode.
We're
today.
trying to do a light episode. Okay, this whole thing is really just about fun
I'm not
topics.
talking about the government.
No, we haven't said anything about the government and the fact that
You
we're
don't
probably
need plumbing
fucking...
for a porta potty. The
No.
government's not involved.
No, you don't need permits for all these things, and certainly can't be
you do.
pulled because of it. But Electric Forest, one is the super famous EDM festivals. Like, it's like one of those big old ones. Kind of like what's his putz that they
They're
do in
all
Vegas.
famous. They're all. I can't. Every time I can't believe any of them exist, and then there was always like 100,000 people in all of them.
Was it EDC? Was this so
Yeah.
big overseas too? Big over like.
It's a very popular genre
People
that
like
we
it.
don't understand.
You know what it is that both and I, because like I actually appreciate the idea of the people arriving just to dance, like the dancing, and that's heavily focused on the dancing. I think it's really fucking cool, actually.
I've been forced to have like the best possible time you can have at like Cascade and Tiesto and stuff like that, and I hated it.
I know, but I
had like Tiesto like be like pointing at me because I was like in the booth next to him. He's like, "Huh, great!" And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I need to get out of here. This is awful.
It's just not for us. This is not our. It's not our speed. But I do. So I appreciate the love of it.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like. Why does it say in my brain, yes, whole baby born dead with its umbilical cord and its whole rig in a porta potty? Yeah, it makes sense. It's at an electronic music festival. You know what I mean? Of all of them, besides like a Fish concert, but even Fish, they all got money now. They're all fucking boomers.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to see those shows are boomers. They're not fucking.
they're all. They can't have babies anymore.
Yeah, they're fucking. Their eggs are rocks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
There's no more.
Menopause has turned their eggs into fucking statues of little people.
Well, Fish was at this festival.
Wow.
They had to fish the baby out of the porta.
And let it sit.
I'm losing fans left and right
Or,
here,
let it
Henry.
sit,
We
man.
need a better story.
Yeah, we need a new story. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's
I
move
really
on.
missed the opportunity to book aborted fetus.
Oh yeah. And then we're like, this can actually we can use here at Aborted Fetus. We want to use this opportunity to teach you. You can choose. You can choose the freedom of your own body. Your body is your choice.
Yeah, she had her own Guar concert in there.
Ew. Well, let's move on to a new one.
I'm just like, honestly though, before we move on,
Yes.
the people already don't like me. The who found it? Like, who's looking in the porta potty?
Oh, this guy named Johnny Mandingo. That guy. He was the police.
I feel like
I actually think I think it was just some lady that went to go in there right after.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
It's so dark in there in the middle of the night. Like,
You don't want to go in there.
yeah. Oh, it's the guy who
Yeah,
who
of
drains
course.
the toilets found it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the guy with the worst job in the world found it.
God.
And it made his life even worse. He has a horrible job that he hopefully gets paid good money to do. And then he has to find a dead baby and then move on like he's a fucking in Vietnam.
Where's his GoFundMe?
Nobody gives a fuck about him. Nobody gives a fuck. No one's talking about that guy. It was like, oh my God. Yeah, where's his? Seriously. He needs to go fund me. I don't feel bad that Lizzo's record failed. I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, I feel.
Yes, that's who I feel bad for.
That is officially worst job in America.
Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, we found a dead child, yes. Yes, and then I saw one time I found not just one, but two, but three children all dead at once, tied together with the umbilical cord. Somehow, the three children had committed suicide inside of the woman. But one time I found 4 quarters.
It's a light episode.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Summer means freedom. And for adults, summer means work next to freedom. But thanks to Mint Mobile's summer sale, it can almost feel like the work is playtime for the adults. Right now, all of Mint's plans are $15 per month, even unlimited. Free yourself from big wireless and switch to Mint Mobile for high-speed data and coverage on the T-Mobile 5G network. It's so well connected, I could call from anywhere, deep from well within my bunker, where my AI-fueled robots slowly but surely toil for me, but I know for a fact I'm saving money on my phone plan. Or up above, where I'm training all of my giant Amazon female warriors who will fight in bulletproof mesh. Also, honestly, Mint Mobile's really cheap, and it's really reliable, so you should use it. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's mintmobile.com/LPOTL. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's it. There's no catch. Upfront payment of $45 per 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Includes up to 20 gigabyte hotspot. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. If I think about where we were 20 years ago, and I think what we would use to protect our space, it would mostly involve bayonets, weed whackers, and assorted diesel-fueled dune buggies that we'd use to spread pollution so thick it kept the other improv comedians from stealing our material. But now, SimpliSafe has made all that so much easier. Using SimpliSafe here at the office has revolutionized our ability to use diesel-powered dune buggies for good, and not for chaos. Think about what your home security system does as an intruder approaches your house. Sits, waits, not much, just waits until the window breaks, and then it goes, oh no. But then you get some kind of alarm and a notification. What if the whole point was to stop the chain events before it even happened? Unlike traditional security systems that'll only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help stop intruders before they get inside. It goes into their mind and makes them think of why they're doing this. I remember when we didn't have real security and all the podcasters were outside begging for our takes, begging and scratching like a bunch of weasels. Now I can see them 25 feet away, and I can spray them with fire extinguisher liquid and stink gas. Not that it would make them smell any worse than they already did. SimpliSafe helps me lord over them all. SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years. Celebrate their anniversary with us and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/LPOTL. That's 60% off at simplisafe.com/LPOTL. Plus, when you order, write in our show name in the How'd You Hear About Us survey in order to let them know we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Rise from your grave.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. There's a Batman in Mexico.
This is actually fun.
Oh, dude.
This one is nice.
This is fucking technically awesome. Who knows, though? Because it's funny, because the Mexican government's right
hate
now,
him.
they are not happy, and they're considering him like hurting people, and that the quote-unquote robbers he's been apprehending, they've been saying that they are the victims, but we shall see, won't we? They always come after the vigilantes.
Yeah,
Don't they, Brooklyn Devil?
They
don't
do.
they? You know that. You know that
love
they
the
do.
Brooklyn Devil.
I do.
So, in the Lagos de Moreno in Jalisco, they I think that's right.
Jalisco. Batman of Lagos de Moreno,
Yes.
out of the Jalisco, Mexico.
So they have a bike theft problem, bicycle and motorbikes, and this guy is taking it upon himself to, maybe it's one guy, maybe it's a bunch, we don't know yet.
They know right now it is definitely several vehicles. They have
Okay.
several vehicles that they have picked up on. They know it because
This could be just the community coming together.
who knows? Yeah, it absolutely can, because they're saying they're having a problem. They're finding these young men, or mostly young men, middle-aged men, duct taped entirely to poles.
It takes more than one guy to do that.
I think so too. I think it does.
Especially these guys, they're criminals, so they got to be kind of tough.
Oh yes,
Well, I mean, Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
well, that's what they're bringing up. It could be a Nightwing. It could be
Batgirl.
maybe. I'd like to think so. I'd like to see a little Batgirl in there. But see, what they did was that they duct taped him to the pole, and then he drew little whiskers on their faces.
Yeah.
Wrote rateras on their forehead, which means thief, right? And then put a piece of pink poster board above them that described what they did. And so they've been beaten, they're all bruised up, some of them got black eyes, bloody noses, all this shit, but they're following them around.
But the police they aren't arresting the guys that are tied up to the poles, right?
No, because there's no evidence,
actual evidence,
that they stole anything, which is the problem always, right, with the vigilante, is you can do the busting, but you have to then eventually figure out how to work with the police, because then if they don't properly have the line of evidence and all that shit secured, then the courts can't do anything to them. Unless you're just going to hang them from bridges and make them scared to do crimes, which I think is also just as legitimate.
Yeah, they write the word rotero on their foreheads.
They leave the bikes there?
That's those guys' bikes.
That's like the proof.
That's so funny.
Well, that's what they say, that's the bike that they stole.
Yeah, that's the bike they stole. But, there is no real proof that they stole the bike. That's the problem with this whole thing.
Yes, which is always was one of the main issues. But everybody's saying it's more of a gigantic response in general to the neighborhood trying to take control of its own crime that's kind of overrunning the city.
Yeah.
So it does, to me, make sense that there would be a Batman. It makes sense because they need one.
Well, they have their thing in Jalisco. Apparently, there is like a band of female vigilantes.
Dude, this shit's fucking
This is the better story, in my opinion.
It is a cool
it's
story.
only like 3 sentences, so I don't even know what happened here.
It's like they stole like armored cars, right?
There's a bunch of female vigilantes have been patrolling the nearby state of Michoacan. How do you say it?
Michoacan.
Michoacan. Carrying assault. I'm sorry.
You're funny. Eddie's learning. He's watching. I watch him watch the World Cup.
Yeah,
he's learning.
I'm dumb when I read. I'm dumb when I read English.
You're nice when you think that.
So anyway, these chicks are carrying around assault rifles to protect themselves from the fucking new generation cartel. And then these women warriors have built a homemade tank.
Yeah, dog.
And they set up roadblocks to fight the gunmen. So they are straight up. This is crazier.
But also, from what I have heard from people talking about what goes on in Mexico and people who live in Mexico, is that, yeah, there is some high crime, there's some chaos, but for the large part, much like here in the United States of America, when we're dealing with chaos, there's still just families living, and most people live a normal existence even within all of this craziness. But United States of America has been heavily meddling within the Mexican people, going after, doing all these. We're playing the games too now. Now we're fighting the cartels, but also God knows what we're doing down there.
The fuck? There's no way we would ever know.
No, we
what
won't.
We're doing.
Yeah, the FBI is in charge. So good
They
luck.
built a killdozer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking awesome.
No,
So
these chicks rock.
yeah, so I do understand it's a lot, but it's gonna be amazing when the fucking. There's a lot of jokes here, but no one really wants us to go through all of them, right? Like, we don't want to talk about how you can tell the problem with him keeping his identity a secret. Car's always jumping up and down, and it's also really hard, because obviously he has the commemorative horn.
Yeah.
Because does the Batman theme. That's a thing. Again, I'm trying not to be fucking, I'm trying to be bad here.
I mean, that would be awesome.
I'm just saying it would be really cool if it turns out like you can know who the Mexican Batman is because he shows up after a
Batmobile.
concert.
Yeah.
Making all the hot dogs with all the bacon wrapped around. I mean, that would be one of those things. Would be like he could do that too.
Yeah. A Batmobile with rims would be fucking awesome.
To me, this is the comic book. This is the comic book. There's a comic book in here about people within Batman's world being inspired by Batman to do things. The idea of an actual Mexico City Batman that does it in his way is such a fun fucking idea, and I want it to be real.
Yeah. Well, it seems like it is real.
Who knows? I mean, hopefully, you never knows who's fighting for what, but just remember, sometimes we have to take care of ourselves.
Amen. Right? Amen.
Yep. And we here at Last Podcast Network, we treat the Mexican Batman as a hero.
He is a hero.
And I want him to email us at sidestorieslpotl@gmail.com because I want to talk to you because we talked to other superheroes on this show.
They're vigilantes.
And we superheroes.
We're gonna follow up with Reckless Ben still too. He reached out this week. So.
Great.
Oh,
we are
really?
going to follow. Yes, because he's still been his gag order. For those of you that haven't been following his entire saga about bricks and minifigs, go to Reckless Ben on YouTube. Watch his videos. Go watch his stuff on it because he explains the whole thing way better than I can. But it is what's happening to him is extremely irresponsible, and we promise our goal is to speak with him as soon as he's allowed to. And so here's our next one. Next story. Another fun story.
Which one? Is this Grandma?
Yeah, old grandma finally does something interesting. You know, because grandmas, you got the spoil your grandmothers.
They got to cook all day grandmothers.
You got those nice grandmothers. You got grandmothers that keep it tight, you know, like
My
if your grandmother's like fucking, like Gillian Anderson.
Yeah.
You know, there's those the kinds of grandmothers now because people are having their kids later.
It is hot grandma time.
Yeah, it is. And
Things
guess
have
what?
happened.
If you are, let's just say, if you like a fine, matured women, there is a couple of them out there, my friend.
Yeah, the future's great.
It is for us that
Yes.
like MILFs. But not for this family, because this one GILF was not one I'd like to fuck. It's one I'd like to apprehend. But she did it to herself. She's a real gila. Grandmother I'd love to apprehend, but she's dead. So this woman, Amy Stedman, 64 years old, young grandmother, she was found dead Tuesday afternoon inside an apartment in Mechanicsville. Holy shit. Mechanicsville. How brutal of a town is Mechanicsville in upstate New York? I would love to know. Side stories, lpotl@gmail.com. Does crude come out of the taps? Like it's one of those where we just pass by Petrolia?
I think this is actually the only non-incarcerated family.
Well, yep. Yeah, the only one that is that the only non-ex-con family.
Yeah,
Historic Mechanicville, where we lie to every woman that comes in.
The police chief is called, his name is William Rabbit.
Yeah, that's very cute. Yeah,
this-
Mr. Bunnies. So, Amy Stedman, she was found dead in her apartment along with her daughter, Sarah Myers, 44, and her 4 grandchildren, Harper, Hudson, and 10-year-old twins, Gavin and Gracelyn. So, days after the 6 family members, they were found dead, Mechanicville Police Chief William Mr. Bunnies said the evidence strongly suggests that Stedman was behind what seems to be a group poisoning.
Yeah.
One of the younger kids said died by fatal sharp force injuries, but we don't know what that means. The police are also saying they believe that there was a letter. There was some evidence of saying that it seemed that that's what indicated that Amy Stedman, the grandmother, was the one that killed everybody and then killed herself.
They're not looking for anyone else.
Let's just say that. And the main issue seemed to was that there was I guess the father of the family was, I guess, estranged.
Out of the picture,
He was-
probably a dick. Who knows?
God knows. And there was a re-up on the child custody situation where he was going to finally be able to come visit them. That's what it seemed like. Like one account I was reading was saying they thought it was because he was going to get custody, but it doesn't seem like that. It does seem like he was showing up. Something was happening within their custody battle that caused Amy Stedman in the most New York grandmother way possible to say, if they're going to take away my grandkids, nobody can have my grandkids. Because I could sort of see my mom doing this.
It's usually a very empty threat.
Yeah, normally. But every once in a while, it's not. Because that's why New York grandmothers have to be checked.
Yeah.
Because New York grandmothers are fucked up. My grandmother was a literal Sicilian witch. Okay? My grandmother straight up had family. Like, she would talk about how they had family mob members that they knew and how nobody talked. This is in the old country. In the old days before the stupid Italian Americans who got off acting like they were in the Goodfellas. Back in the day, they used to actually keep omerta, man. And you know how they used to keep omerta? But killing everybody that said anything. All right? Because in Italy, it was fucking brutal out there. Besides all the beautiful bruschetta, and all the beautiful focaccia, and all the amazing mousse. All right, besides all that incredible food and all the fucking history there, they're fucking murderers, dude. They killed Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? It's bad over there, dude. So I can imagine grandmas being evil.
Yes. There is one more. I was just like, I was thinking in my head just now, like, has there ever been another grandma family annihilator?
Because that's the big deal here.
On a quick Google, I found Nanny Doss.
Oh, dude, we covered Nanny Doss.
The giggling granny?
I'm going to send you all the stuff. We did Nanny Doss. I will send you to. Nanny Doss was so bad. She killed babies
arsenic.
Yes.
Also poisoning.
She's the big one. She was one of the only, when we covered her, it's interesting about Nanny Doss, is that she was one of the only female serial killers that talked about having a sexual nature to it.
Oh, yeah. She killed 4 husbands, 2 children, and one of her sisters, her mother, 2 grandsons, and a mother-in-law.
Nanny Doss was fucked up.
Wow.
Seems like this would be a good miseducation of Ed Larson.
Oh, he needs to know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I want to learn about her.
Yeah,
I
Nanny
love
Doss was fucked up. Yeah.
Dude, my grandma, whenever she was so bad at being a grandma, you know, she never talked to me. I was recently sitting down and I was thinking, like, what did my grandmother teach me? What did she tell me? And only memory I could ground up was one I found that happened all over and over again, where she would just tell me to sit next to her while she lit a cigarette and didn't smoke it. And then I wasn't allowed to talk.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
Yeah.
See, my grandmother used to do stuff where she used to poke me. She used to poke me and say, "You're getting fat." Right? And then she also used to do stuff where she'd go, if she saw me eating chocolate, she'd go, "Chocolate will give you a heart attack."
Yeah. Yeah, I might.
And I also remember with Jackie, she used to pinch Jackie under the table whenever she ate.
Yeah.
Right? She used to pinch her when she thought she was getting too fat.
God.
And then she would just do stuff where she'd be like, "You need to stretch out your fingers. You have long
Stretch
fingers."
out your fingers.
She kept saying to Jackie, "You're going to be tall.
You're gonna be tall?
Yeah, look at your
But
fingers.
You start with the fingers?
You're going to be, look at your fingers, you're going to be tall."
That makes no sense.
Yeah, she was
What
an old
the
dumb
fuck?
bitch. Yeah, she was an old fucking dumb bitch. She didn't know anything.
Dude,
She had no idea.
my uncle's mom, I remember I ran into her. She was about to die. She's dead now. She saw me for the first time. She hadn't seen me since I was a child. It's been like 15 years. She's like, "You're getting fat." I'm like, "You haven't seen me in 15 years.
I'm a 40-year-old man. What do you mean I'm getting fat? I just have bones now. I'm literally just full grown now.
Also, I was born fat, lady."
Yeah, you were.
Yes.
It started like this for you.
I love it.
I know. Because you never had to be used to anything else. That's the best part of being fat as a kid. That's what they don't understand. Is that best part of being fat as a kid is that later on, like as you balloon in and out of weight as a human as you go, getting back to fat is just comfortable. You ain't got to worry about it because you always look like shit. That's the best part of having looked like shit always previously. But this story is unique. This very rarely happens. More information is going to come out. I do think, obviously.
What could possibly come out?
Well, I want to read the letter.
Yeah.
And I want to find out exactly what happened. I want to find out exactly, like, we don't quite know what happened, but we do know.
I didn't hear the sharp object thing till right now.
Yeah, there was just one of them. That's one of the.
Does that mean she like put glass in the oatmeal or something?
No, it sounds like she stabbed one of them to death.
Oh, okay. Like
it sounds like a poison.
Didn't take.
Yes, or something where she didn't have enough.
And then how'd she kill herself? Poison again.
Sounds like it, yes.
All right.
That she drank poison. So it is very it's interesting, very specifically a female cishet way to kill.
Yeah.
Which is the poison. Poison
Seems
is
like if she was a good grandma, she would have just killed the man.
Exactly, Eddie.
Yeah, you don't got to kill the whole family,
and I think
so they don't have to be with the man. You just kill the man.
I think we have some young grandmothers that listen to our show.
Yeah.
I want you to always remember that, all right? Take it out on the guy. Or get the money, get the children and go. Get the children and go.
Yeah.
Because your daughter made these mistakes doesn't mean that you got to do it. All right? Your daughter made the mistakes.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I get that. It makes me angry.
She could have been right because we have another story here of a man who did bad. We did it. Well, now.
What?
Again.
Men
doing bad.
No.
Once more. A boyfriend dumped he strangled his girlfriend and he dumped her in the woods. When he did that, he was such a fat loser that he had a heart attack and he died right next to her.
All right. So this is one of those things I can't stress enough how important your health is.
It's Alabama. The story comes out of Alabama.
And Alabama, let's look at honestly, can we look at the obesity rates of Alabama?
I think it's second to Mississippi.
To me, this is systemic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we're seeing here
heart
is
disease in Alabama is
38% of the adult population of Alabama are morbidly obese.
Fourth fattest state.
And this is huge, guys.
Trailing West Virginia, Mississippi, and Louisiana.
That's what this is about.
Really? I wouldn't have put West Virginia on the fat list.
Oh, you have never been then, I guess.
I thought, I figured they're all walking up those hills, drinking themselves. And
You think they're walking?
I think they walk everywhere.
Nobody.
I think they're just always dancing with their foot music.
No, they arrest people who walk.
Yeah?
They think people who walk are trafficking illegals. That's what they think. They don't walk. They don't walk. Right?
Do you remember the West Virginia Jersey Shore where the guy died mudding?
Yes.
He just like,
And
it was
then
like
they
third
just had to
episode, he
cancel
just
it.
died in
Yeah,
his
they
Jeep
just- yeah, they had to
mudding.
fucking cancel the whole thing. And like, you guys are, it's not, you guys aren't good enough in life to have a reality television show.
Yeah.
And so this is an example of like, once you hit a certain age, just because you might have used to be fit and you think you can do the things that you can used to do, because this is a story of a guy that's really used to just like doing stuff and he doesn't understand that he's got limitations now. He's 44.
Yeah.
And when you strangle somebody to death, that's hard enough as it is. And if you've never done any cardio and if you've not done any work, right? And if you, it seems like apparently he had a bit of a heart condition as well, according to his ex-wife.
Yeah, he was already at a problem.
And so, he was already getting, just the fight leading up to this was stressing him out. Right? Like just the yelling and the fighting up to this point, because he's grabbing his arm a lot, being like, God damn it, if you say one more thing, if you spoil another fucking episode of Pluribus, I'm gonna do it. You went ahead and watch the episodes without me.
You know what? He probably thought he strained his arm strangling her.
Probably said, God, I need to be stretching before I do something. This is one of the hardest pain. Why is it radiating? Why is all the pain radiating? All right. And so when they found her, she was laying there. He had dragged her. They're like, it's just kind of, unfortunately, it's very cartoony. Where they drove past the place and they saw that his abandoned truck was on and the door was open. The car was running with the radio going.
Yeah.
And the door was open and then there was a trail leading to where he had dragged her out and she was dead with her arms up mid-drag and he's right next to her in the fetal dead.
Yeah, he was fetal position. And then the person who found them thought that they had found mannequins.
Oh, of course, because that's common.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course. I guess I would be like, oh, someone left mannequin. Because I guess I wouldn't jump to there's a dead body over there.
Yeah, if you assume everything's a dead body, I honestly would tell you probably have PTSD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's so if you that's why a lot of people I feel like
they have it now.
Yeah, they do. So yeah, these people are fucked. But this is they're getting into it. It seems that they got into a bit of a fight. They must have. I don't think you just strangle somebody.
Yeah. His apparently they put out an obituary for him before they realized that he murdered her, and they called him a country boy, and then they took it down.
He is one.
Yes, he
I
is.
don't think you. I think you could still give him that distinction.
Yeah.
I think he is a country boy. As a matter of fact, I think that he is.
He killed
And
outside.
He did. And he dragged her to his favorite place. And then he died there, which is honestly almost in a way, it's very poetic. Because then he gets to go right back amongst the trees, just like the Native Americans. He gets to full circle be amongst nature, one of the leaves. There he is amongst the roots.
Oh, look at this. Art. We spoke poorly. He's not from Alabama. He's actually from Macon, Georgia. He just did the killing there.
I would love to look up the obesity rates of Macon, Georgia, please.
I got you.
I mean, it rhymes with bacon.
I would like to see that if that is, because again, this is about triglycerides.
Yes.
And this is also why I think
35%.
35%, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Guys, this is about the men out there, okay? Listen, we gotta work on cardio.
Yeah.
You can't just do the things you want to do just because you think you can because you used to, buddy. It's not the same.
Oh, Georgia's 19th in fat people.
No, because because Atlanta tips scales. Because everybody's very fit and hot.
Everyone's so hot in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
everyone's hot
God,
and fit. They
that's
all
a hot city.
It is. It's hot. Everybody likes to work out a little bit. The ones that don't work out are actually still kind of skinny.
I bet Savannah's hot, too.
Savannah is, Savannah's on the older side.
Oh, so former hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Used to be super hot. Now they're more of like the Gelfs from our previous story.
Oh,
This thing also says that 44% of the obese people are below the poverty line.
Yes,
so
very much so.
They're poor
Yes.
and fat.
Oh, yeah. No, it's right. It's very
well,
sad.
I mean, that is fucked up because the fucked up thing about that is
food
like,
desert.
It's a
It's food
food
available.
desert.
Yeah.
And the McDonald's your value meal is way easier. A salad's fucking $20 now.
It is. And to buy all the ingredients for the salad,
Yeah.
to make it home right now, thanks to, we're not talking about this.
Yes, we're supposed to keep it light.
We're keeping it light.
We're keeping it light.
We're
and
keeping
friendly.
it light. We're
Yeah,
not talking about serious issues.
The systemic food
No,
deserts.
no, we're not
in
talking
this
about
country.
no, keeping it light
You
today.
know, a lot of
okay?
people have to get their groceries at the Dollar General. We're not bringing it up.
We're not going to talk about the fact that it's almost done on purpose so the poor buy the rich. But we're not going to get into all that because, again, it's a light.
We're keeping it light.
All right.
The grandmother killed her family. Okay?
And that was because she didn't like the person that had nothing to do with her.
You know, all right, how about this? Here's a light one.
Okay, good. Here's a light story.
Here's a light one. In Milwaukee wedding, a guy was eating meatballs with his hands. Cute, right?
No.
It's adorable. The guy's just
It's
sitting
not,
there.
though.
He's a groomsman. He's sitting there and he's having a good time.
That
He's just
kind
like,
of even makes it even worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then someone's like, hey, why you eating your fucking meatballs with your hands? And so he dragged him in the kitchen and he shot him.
Dude. Never. This is what I'm going to say. If you see a guy who's at that point where he's got a meatball like an apple, if he's eating a meatball like an apple, don't talk to him. If he is at that point, yeah, it's a wedding. It's a wedding, and
He's
we
a
might want to talk.
groomsman.
He's a groomsman.
I would say the groomsmen should be
Held
put
to a
together
hi-
enough
held to a higher
where they're not
standard.
eating the meatballs with their hands.
Fight over meatballs. I just love the fucking scene. It's just like it's just this beautiful wedding scene. And she says, "Wedding shooting, fight over meatballs." Like right next to it. It's also fat. It's a fat fight. Because you remember
it's
this
another
story?
fat fight.
We covered this a while
And
ago.
they're big- Milwaukee's also big.
There's some big people in this picture. Also, I get it.
Today's big people do wrong. Maybe it's today's
That would
title.
be. I got to start doing this. I want to go to the farmer's market and be like, have you had any of these Red Delicious? And then just like pull a big meatball out of my Tupperware. Just like, ooh, these are good. These are really good. Ooh, yeah. You know, people eat apples with like a knife. You know, just me with my meatball. He's eating with a knife.
Both the people lived, I want to
See,
say.
that to me then says, I just wish that why bring a gun to the wedding?
Well, it was in his car, and he went out and got it because he was so mad, and he brought it back. Yeah. And he shot the woman in the arm and the leg, and he shot a man in the back of the neck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Just let him eat his
In the
meatballs.
kitchen.
Yeah, just let him have his meatballs.
He was like, he probably went for easier access for the meatballs.
Yeah, and
and
he's
they're
just
like,
like-
you're back at it. You're still eating the meatballs.
And he's like, shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You back the fuck up. You back the fuck up. These are my meatballs.
Yeah.
These are my meatballs, bitch.
Yeah, so
That's why I'd be like, whoa, yeah, take them. Let's box them up.
The victim, the female victim, said that she's the cousin of the bride, and that she was in the kitchen area when she saw the groomsman eating meatballs directly with his hands. She told him to use a plate, and he punched her.
How do you get in? How is he on the party?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a family thing because this is one of those issues too with those when you have to do mix family and friends and mix all these people who've never met each other before. You know what I mean? Where that's because you know this. We both had weddings. You know, like when you bring the two levels of friends, where you have like there's the friends that have grown up. Like we dealt with this a lot as comedians. That in a wedding you'd have half the party were like other people from other walks of life that probably had like kids
People
and
you're not ready to give up on.
yeah, kids and homes, but like literally like they all grew up.
We all got a couple.
And then there's the other side of the friends that are all like your trash. These are the friends that I used to party with, and I bring them places to make them fun, to have the events be fun, but it doesn't really mesh with my new current life. That's what it feels like this might be. Where that guy is used to being like, who gives a shit? We used to eat meatballs from the tray all the time.
Yeah.
You fuckers usually like, oh, you know, no one said anything when I stuck my head in the soup tureen, right? Like at the bat mitzvah, right? Like there's guys like that. Because there are guys that are like, he'd stick his head in the soup tureen 10 years ago. Everyone's like, oh, fuck. This is the most lit shit in the world. Being like, he's like, I thought you guys would think this was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because meatballs in my hand, that's hilarious objectively. And then no.
He did leave behind a gift, apparently. An envelope addressed to the groom.
I think he was embarrassed, man. Someone
Just
said to
one
him
gift certificate to Maggiano's. You know, like
if someone called you out for eating a meatball with your hands at a restaurant, you'd be embarrassed, probably, right?
I'd say I'm sorry.
I think a lot of it has to do with alcohol. People, I've noticed as someone who went to a wedding recently with a bunch of youngsters, and I had a great time, and I loved how happy they were. And I remember my weddings from the past. When you're young, you're so excited, you show up hammered.
Yeah. you get
and then
fucked up.
you got a flask in your pocket, and there's free booze, and it's just like it's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and we just don't fight. We don't do that anymore. But yeah, it seems like it got really loose in there, and they were mad about the meatball.
Yeah, so
maybe they wanted to keep the meatballs, but I would say if I see somebody, just fucking box up the meatballs, give them the meatballs.
Yeah. Also, if you're planning a wedding, maybe no meatballs, do a bolognese.
Interesting.
Harder to eat with your hands.
See, I like hand food.
Swedish
meatballs aren't hand food.
Yeah, they are.
Wedding, though.
They are. If they don't have sauce on them, they can be.
See, what I do...
Dude, I love a non-sauced meatball.
Well, I always do that.
My God.
When I make meatballs, I make like 4 meatballs for me while I'm eating.
Yeah.
And I eat those meatballs with no sauce because they're my favorite meatballs. The meatball on the fork
You put them in the oven, and then you fry them to give them the shell. You do that? Oh, my God.
I don't... You see, my mom grew up with the no-fry.
That's what I do there.
I did
Those
no-fry.
look like my meatballs.
I bake them first, and then I put them in the sauce because I'm trying to, get them
you
to
don't
the
fry them afterwards?
I bake them.
I love when they have the shell.
See, I put them you can get the shell. You can get the shell easy if you do it at a super high temperature for a very small amount of time. So if you actually put the oven up to like 475.
You do have good meatballs.
I do, and I try. So I put the oven up 475, toss the meatballs in for like just 20 minutes, get them to brown as fast as possible. Then I put them in.
How much do you use a lot of breadcrumbs or just a little bit?
I use what I like to do truly, I over egg my meatballs. So I put a lot of eggs and I put a little bit of half and half in there, but then I try to make it, then everything's by hand feel. Then I add breadcrumbs by bread because I kind of want it to be not so wet, but I want it to not be dry.
Yeah. I over egg my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you put eggs in the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I put eggs in the mashed potatoes.
Which makes him all boundy. He does. He's been doing that. His mom taught him to do that.
Yeah, you just
I never
crack
did
2
that.
eggs in the mashed potatoes while they're all hot, and then you mix it up, and it cooks inside of it. It's fucking good.
Yeah,
dude.
it makes it like it does. He does that. He makes it like thickens them up.
Yeah. But I haven't made meatballs in so long.
You should do it. Meatballs. I make a meatball tray about once a week.
That's the brighter side of this story.
Meatballs.
We're gonna have more meatballs in our life because this guy's a fucking pig.
Whatever this fucking guy is. This is now a meatball show.
Also,
We have just went past these crimes. We're here talking about meatballs, which is the heart of the show.
Yeah, man. See, I think it's fucked up that this guy used a gun because he's not.
He already punched the woman.
You're not willing to use a fork. But you're willing to use a different instrument.
Wow, what a
yeah. I think if you're gonna kill someone or try to kill someone after you eating with your hands, strangle.
Can I ask honestly, were the meatballs sauced?
We don't know.
That's
it's
one of the
not
big
in
questions.
the article.
If the meatball's not sauced, the other people were wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that. If the meatball wasn't sauced, what are we fighting for?
Yeah.
Don't ask me. I don't give a damn.
He's looking at 25 years.
When have you ever seen an unsauced meatball at a wedding, though?
It depends.
No, not at a wedding.
Never at a wedding.
Nobody keeps pre-sauced meatballs?
No, you have to show up early to an Italian's house. That's how you get a pre-sauced meatball.
We got to hang out with the chef.
Yeah, you got to hang out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's how you get the good shit. Early. Try this. Yeah. Try another one. Fuck yeah.
Well, we got to move on. We're just talking about meatballs now. I will talk about meatballs for the rest of our life. Last Podcast on the Left is excited to collaborate with Audible. Audible has a massive range of ad-free crime fiction, nonfiction, and true crime podcasts. There's so many things you could do while you're listening to an audiobook. You can clean up your own personal crime scene. And that's easy to do, and you can learn it all from books. Some people also listen to audiobooks to go to sleep. But you could check out podcasts like This American Life, titles from true crime greats like Michael Connelly and Agatha Christie, and Audible originals like Dr. Death, The Cowboy. You can find whatever you're looking for on Audible. Plus, you can multitask while you do it. Find your next mystery on Audible. Audible. Stories that speak to you. New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/left. Is there anything better than a summer evening outdoors? Enjoy your space to the fullest with new greenery from Fast Growing Trees. I love a big, thick bush. Fast Growing Trees is America's largest, most trusted online nursery, and they can send me a big, thick bush any time of the day. It arrives at work. It arrives at my car. I can pinpoint on a Google map where it is. Send me a big, thick, brown bush. And they send it immediately when they have it, because sometimes the shaver comes to town. I remember one time I ordered a cherry wood tree from Fast Growing Trees. And my God, I couldn't cut it down, no matter what my father told me to do. I had to lie to him about it. And next thing you know, I became the first president of the United States of America. And even you can become the first president of the United States of America with fast-growing trees. Right now, get up to half off select summer planting essentials, plus get an additional 20% off your first purchase with code LEFT at checkout. That's an additional 20% off at fastgrowingtrees.com with code LEFT at checkout. Offer is valid for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. It's so important to remember with the busyness of the holidays, every holiday, Arbor Day, that day about the planet, President's Day. There's so many things to adapt to in this life, you know, and it doesn't follow a perfect plan. God, ruins the whole weekend. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, it can be a space to pause, reevaluate, and adjust to any unexpected changes. With over 30,000 therapists worldwide, BetterHelp is one of the leading online therapy platforms, having served millions of people globally. BetterHelp makes it easier to fit therapy into your routine. You're in good hands, too. BetterHelp therapists have at least 3 years and 1,000 hours of hands-on experience, and hold all required education, training, and certifications. It's easy to do, and the help is better over there. You don't have to navigate life's changes alone. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/lastpod. That's betterhelp.com/lastpod.
Rise from your grave.
But Eddie, can you describe, I want you to do this one last story about the car that we should have got.
The car. Oh,
this is when I'm mad.
Yes. So
I'm mad that I didn't get this car.
So my man, Mr. Pastrami, shout out to Round Table. He sent me this and he's like, "You got to buy this for Henry."
I want it so bad.
And my response was, and I now know that I'm wrong. I was like, "Not yet. Henry's not dying yet."
No.
But now you do want it.
Oh no, of course I fucking want it. I don't need to be dying to enjoy myself.
So this is coming out of China. A Chinese technology firm called Yuban has created an autonomous toilet to help people with limited mobility. Basically, it's a remote control toilet that comes to your bed.
Dude.
And it fucking washes and wipes your ass.
I don't give a fucking shit.
Yeah.
I want to see how much this costs. Think about this.
You
got to get up in the bathroom.
Smart toilet.
Dude, at night.
Yeah.
You got to go to the bathroom.
How many times you getting up these days?
Like 3 times.
Me too. You can be helped. It's nice if I just can put my legs over. Fucker comes over. He's like, "I like you. Feed me so much. Thank you so much.
I'm thirsty.
God, I would love to look Julie in the eyes while I shit next to the bed.
Hop on, partner. Time to take you to the rodeo." And then it just spins me as I shit. You know, I'm like, wee.
That'd be the funnest part. Doing loop-de-loos while you poop.
Everywhere, going picking up the mail. You know, like coming out, just actively shitting while I get the mail.
Yeah.
Actively shitting while I go get my food.
I ain't exposing myself. I got a blanket on top of me. It's covered in piss.
You can't see anything because my belly's covering my dick and balls.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
so what it does is it empties itself into an actual toilet.
That is the most incredible thing I've ever. I want this.
Yeah.
Why is this just for dying and old people?
Yeah, they could use this at the EDM festival.
Oh, yeah, tell me about that. Then the baby could be driven by the robot to the hospital. You know what I mean? Because then it could sense. Eddie, it's amazing. That's how we keep
delivery.
That's how we keep any baby from being.
Way to the maternity ward?
Go on. I went that way. I was like, imagine this.
Says you're not meant to poop in it.
What are you
meant
fucking?
It's meant for a quick leak.
Oh, fuck this shit. Oh, fuck.
You can comfortably poop. You can poop
That's
in it.
fucking,
but
yeah,
you
of
know
course,
it's
because it's in my
designed for that.
house.
You got to get it out.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
my
to get it
fucking house,
yourself
dude.
if you
No,
poop in
fuck
it.
you, dude. That's some Chinese trickery.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's some Chinese ass trickery trying to fucking what in the living fuck. That is, I'm angry, dude. This is a trap. It's a prank.
They have ultraviolet sterilization to kill bacteria. That's nice.
What does it matter if you can't dump in it?
Well, you never get rid of your pee-pee particles.
My pee-pee particles ain't that stinky.
Well, yeah, mine are. I got that vitamin B too, dude. Making my pee-pee particles all kinds of stinky. They love it.
Stop it.
You know, that's why you got to flush the lid of the toilet. Close the lid to the toilet. That way, when you flush, your pee-pee particles don't fly up in the air and get on your toothbrush.
That is true. That is what you should do. Absolutely.
I learned that from a man.
Yeah.
Yes, man. My name, pee-pee particles.
Yeah, but I know. Hello, I couldn't help but notice you put pee-pee particles everywhere, and that's why I'm here. It's me, Mr. Monsignor Pee-pee Particle. No, I'm mad.
You mad you can't shit in it?
It's $13,000 and I can't fucking shit in it? Fuck
It's $4
you.
grand. It's $4 grand.
Oh.
I think the price varies.
Yeah.
Well, I paid $13,000 if I could shit in it.
You would go up that high? You go up an extra $9,000
If it can
just to shit in it.
If it can climb stairs.
If it can.
If I can shit in it and it can go upstairs, that would be.
Whoa, look, here's the insides of it. It's got a grinder in it.
No, I know, dude.
it
Fuck
does
yeah,
it?
dude.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So can you do it for espresso and for cold brew? Do they have what are the levels on the grind?
Oh man, this makes me want to get old so bad.
See, I feel like Eddie, this is what I'm saying. I hate it. I also hate it when they make the urine brown in it. They made the fake wastewater in it.
Oh yeah,
It's like brown.
yeah. Well, it's probably diarrhea.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I also assume maybe that if you're older, you are shitting more liquid.
Oh, they say it's got similar technology as a Roomba.
I mean, it's going to just scare the shit out of Wendy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but this is great, man.
I'm mad at China. That's
Why
a
are
lie.
you mad at them?
They're lying.
They're helping. This is an advancement.
No, dude,
This
not
is
unless
getting
you can shit in it.
It is getting you closer to your poo-poo remote control car.
I know, but I want to shit in it. All right, I want to be able to shit in it, and until that happens, there's no point. The piss is able not to be anything. Truly, piss is easier to contain on your body than poop.
When Henry was a kid, he destroyed so many Power Wheels.
I did. But that's right. Do you know what I mean? Right? Like, you got rubber sheets. You got all the different stuff. Except for that, I do send you that one. There's one series of videos I send to Eddie all the time of this, like, one family dealing with a very large, developmentally disabled boy that's, like, probably 6.5 feet tall, ripping their home to shreds, right? It's like really kind of scary. They got to bolt them down to all the chairs. They have to bolt the refrigerator to the wall.
There's gates everywhere.
It's really intense.
It's crazy. It's like these people, it's
very exploitive. It's extremely exploitive.
I don't know if it is.
I don't either way. I just think it's icky, but the thing
But you're their biggest fan.
I keep sending you the videos because the way they have to wrap the bed for
I
the
look at it
amount
as
that he
science.
urinates. Yes. They have to put 2 rubber sheets on it. Then they put wicking sheets on it. Then they wrap him in several blankets because of just how much urine he emits at night.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the thing, is that urine can be captured.
Yeah.
I think it's poo-poo that needs to be dealt with.
See, I don't find it exploitive because they clearly love him.
Yes, but they are putting it on the internet.
You know, if you're making money, God bless them. I'm sure their bills are fucking through the roof.
Oh, I mean, I do understand that. I would say it's a complex.
I don't think they're exploiting him. I think they're showing us how hard their life is.
They are, but then in that way, it is sort of exploitive. But I also get it. I kind of get both.
Yeah.
I'll get both. But I was just saying about how you'd be crazy, you'd be surprised how much urine somebody can make. That's what this light episode was all about. All right, it was how much urine you can potentially make, which is honestly half a gallon. So I think it's time for some listener emails.
Oh, yeah. Which I think is kind
It's
of
just the
stays
one.
on topic.
Yeah, I love this one. So we asked last week the question about human foie gras and about if you get to a certain weight point, what happens to your liver, like they used to do with geese, where they go and they force feed them delicious aromatic foods, and then they take their liver and they grind it into pate. And we wonder if the same thing could happen. I got a very interesting email. So I'm going to send the source from this medical article. This was from the NIH. It cites regular human hepatocyte steatosis at 5%. and quote-unquote grade 3 severe steatosis as 67% or more, meaning human fat content in the liver can exceed 67%, which is higher than foie gras. So, like, that's higher than the fat amount that would be in a normal foie gras from a geese, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible for human livers to reach foie gras ratio of steatosis to functional hepatocytes. So medically, it would look the same. However, mammalian livers, including human livers, are susceptible to infection by parasitic flukes such as Clonorchis sinensis and Optiscorchis viverrini, which is, I had a great Optiscorchis viverrini over at Mother Wolf, which is quite good. And those are known to cause cancer. Additionally, prions have been found in liver tissue, so generally, eating human foie gras is medically unsafe.
Well, yeah, of course, it's human.
Yeah, yes, of course. But he was saying, aside for all the moral issues, right? Whatever. Mostly adding this part for whatever FBI agent has to read this as the results of me feeling the need to answer your thought experiment. Also, orcas eating only liver means other animals get to eat the rest, contributing to nutrient fall and marine snow for a larger ecosystem, so it's not always full.
Oh, all right.
Have fun.
Dude, I watched this fucking awesome orca documentary on the flight home.
You're saying.
Dude, it was all about how they do the thing where they make the waves and knock the seals off of the ice sheets and stuff like that. And so they wanted to film all of it, just all the orcas like doing it and working as a team, which is because it's like the coolest way animals hunt. But the thing was, they were doing something they never seen before. They had one seal, it got up on a big old iceberg, like a real big one. They're like, the orcas are never getting the seal off of this one. The fucking orcas worked as a team and headbutted the iceberg until it broke up.
That's fucking awesome!
Yeah. Then they ate the seal. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Man, that's so fucking cool. Honestly, it's intense.
Yeah, no, I had a great time watching it.
It's intense, but what I was saying, it's kind of cool.
Thank you, Air Canada.
And it's good. The whales got to eat.
Whale gotta eat.
They got to eat.
Gotta eat. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Guys, before we go, I just want to make sure everyone knows that we only got 2 JK Ultra shows left.
Yes, please come and check out. And the end. The most important ones are our very, very final one.
Yes. So we got Tulsa on July 17th, and then we got Oklahoma City on July 18th. And the Oklahoma City show, for everyone who's mad they couldn't make it to the JK Ultra tour, if we accidentally missed your city, Phoenix, I'm sorry. Go and you can watch the live stream of the very last show of the tour.
Yes.
That's right. So we're going to have live stream details will be on our website, lastpodcastonleft.com. Make sure you check that out and watch it. And the live stream will be available for 2 weeks.
Yes.
So even if you miss it in real time, you can go back and watch the replay for 2 weeks.
It'll be fun.
So find the link. It's going to be on our website. It's not technically there yet, but it will be there by the end of the week. And go check out this live stream. I'm very excited for it. I'm glad everyone's going to be able to see it.
I'm really love our show, and I'm also excited. I'm excited for new ventures, new stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for you to see it. Go and check it out. We will have all that information on our socials and here on the show.
Yeah.
The socials go to LP on the left for all of that horseshit. And live every day knowing that if you're not yet the Mexican Batman, you can be one.
Yeah, you can be one.
And then you can love the fact that you are changing your neighborhood one ratero at a time, all right? And then you can laugh at everyone, especially once the Daily Goobel tells them, "Oh, we're gonna get you, Batman. We're coming for you, the Batman." Just know that they're gonna regret the day they came for you, Mexican Batman.
That's right. And don't worry, we got plenty of more shows down the road for everybody. Come see us. Side Stories is about to announce more shows soon, but right now we are officially doing Redway again.
We are
doing it again. That's going to be on October 24th at the Mateo Community Center. We'll never going to we're just doing that show every year, I guess.
We love the show. We come on out. We're going to be bringing some special guests though this time. So it's going to be we're going to have
a lot of fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun. And so we're bringing some people from the network. We're going to bring some we're really doing it this time.
And of course, go to crimewaveatsea.com/left to come see us in February. We're doing that again. And then you want to come see me on the road? I got all kinds of shit going on. First of all, Friday in town in Los Angeles, Julie and I are taking over Amber's weekly free show.
Yeah,
so it's Amber's birthday this week, and so Julie and I are going to take over and host it. We're going to have some fun. Pat Barker from the show is going to be there. I'm very excited. That's going to be fun. That's going to be over at the Clubhouse at 7 p.m. That's free. So if you're in town, come and check that out. That's going to be a blast. It's a really quick, easy show. And then I'm doing my tri-state area tour.
Yeah.
Tickets are low for each one of these shows, so if you want to come to any of them, make sure you hop in there now. I got July 10th, Salute to Bethlehem with Ruby Deer and Disney Dan Becker. That's going to be amazing. We got very little tickets left for that in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Newark, New Jersey on July 12th. July 13th, City Winery in New York. I'm co-headlining with Kirsten Michelle Sills, and I got a bunch of Chuckle Hutters, and it's going to be a big show. I got 3 Chuckle Hutters. I'm keeping them as a surprise for you guys. If you're Roundtable fans, come and check that show out. Then right after the Oklahoma City on July 19th, I'm going to be in Dallas, a.k.a. Plano, Texas, at Mic Drop. Come and check that show out. Henry and I only got a couple tickets left. We're doing Ed Larson and Friends at the Comedy Store.
Yes, we are. Come on
That's
out.
going to be July 26th. There's literally only 10 tickets left. So if you want to come to that, you better get in there. It's going to be in the Belly Room. Henry and I are co-hosting, and then I'm going to do a set at the end, and I got some friends there. Nicole Buchanan, shout out to you, and John Grace. You're going to have a lot of fun. And then one of my Chicago shows sold out.
Yeah.
So Saturday in Chicago is sold out. You can't get tickets to that anymore, but I got a ticket. We opened up a show on Friday. That's July 31st at the Lincoln Lodge. Come and see that show. It's a late night show, 10 p.m.
You got a lot of shows.
I do got a lot of shows. And don't forget, in August 16th, Dead Men Tell Some Tales here, D23 weekend at Dynasty Typewriter. We're bringing that show back, and my boy Henry's going to be there for that as well. I got so many more shows coming down the pipe. DC, Milwaukee, Denver, San Francisco, Nashville, Rochester. Go to eddytunes.com to get access to all those shows. And also, before we go, Rob's been twitching.
Rob's been twitching, and not
Rob's been
just season.
Yeah.
It's over on Twitch.
Yeah, what's your handle on Twitch?
At Rob Oakey on Twitch.
At Rob Oakey. Go check it out. You've been twitching, you've been watching shit and hanging out with people.
Yeah, we just watched the whole Backrooms YouTube
Fuck
series
yeah,
last
cool,
night.
cool.
Whole
Start to
Backrooms
It was 2.5 hours long. It was great.
You got work to do.
Yeah, you got to be
I
fucking.
need to take a break every once in a
No,
while.
I'm glad you're doing it. This is the problem. He's doing that thing. We start to be like, you can't monetize all your lumps, Rob. You're going to freak out. Tell him.
No, but come check it out. It'll be fun.
It's amazing. Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Love you. Hail Satan.
Hail Grooves Records.
Yeah.
That place was really cool.
Pacifica, a crisp Mexican lager that wasn't brewed to blend in, because we choose to be yellow. But what does yellow sound like? Well, a little like this. And sometimes like this. That's the sound of choosing the beer in the yellow can. Choose yellow. Choose Pacifico. 21 plus. Discover responsibly. Pacifico Clara Beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This episode is brought to you by Opel, the first over-the-counter daily birth control pill available in the U.S. Opel is FDA approved, full prescription strength, and estrogen-free. Plus, there's no prescription needed. Finally, the days of needing a prescription for birth control are over. Opel is available online and at most major retailers. Take control of your health and reproductive journey with Opel. Birth control in your control. Use code BIRTHCONTROL for 25% off your first month of Opel at opel.com.